The thing is, I love women's college softball. It is very exciting, and being here in Valdosta, Georgia, I am in the hotbed of Division II college softball. We at the Blazers of Valdosta State University, I say we are the defending national champions, and we have been in the national tournament the last 2 out of 3 years, and it looks like we're going to go back again, and that would make 3 out of 4 years. We've got to defend our title. Anyway, I don't go to that many games during the season because, of course, I'm teaching and the games are in the middle of the day and don't often have a chance to get out to the ballpark. But classes are over and I have some free time. I'm not teaching this summer, and so I've been glued to every game just like I have the last couple years. And we worked our way through the Gulf South Conference and won the title there, won the championship of our conference. Then we hosted the regional last weekend, the Division II regional, which we won. And now this weekend is the Super Regional. Just 2 teams, Valdosta State and Alabama Huntsville. They are our rivals because we always seem to be playing each other in the Super Regionals. And so last night was the first game of the best out of 3 Super Regional, and we won an incredibly exciting game, and that's great. And I'm really pleased. I'm going back today at 1 o'clock. The heat is going to be excruciating. It's supposed to be 91 today in Valdosta, and there's no shade at the field. The sun's going to be right overhead, beating down, and I'm going to have to wear a little protection up here, but it's going to be incredibly exciting. If perchance we lose at 1 o'clock, then we would play the do-or-die game at 3:30. I'm hoping that we're just going to win that 1 o'clock game and get ready for the national tournament, which starts the next weekend somewhere else. At any rate, I love the game. It's fast. The bases are close. The pitcher is close. The strategy is a little bit different than in baseball, and it's just very exciting. And the fans go wild here in Valdosta about this sport. Last night, I got to tell you, I got to the park a little bit later than I usually do. It was a huge crowd, and it looked like I wasn't going to find a place to sit. Right behind home plate, maybe, I don't know, 8 or 9 rows back, there was an opening, and so I asked if anyone was sitting there. They said no, and I made my way to this open spot, sat down. It was very comfortable. I had a great view of the field, and as the game progressed, I was sitting next to a gentleman, and we started talking about you hear the squeaking in the background. That's my producer, Moxie, who has decided to add some audio to this recording, to this video. Moxie, be quiet. I'm on the air. At any rate, so I'm sitting next to this gentleman, and we're carrying on a conversation about the game and the strategy and the players, and we're yelling at the umpires, and we're doing all kinds of just really fun stuff. Well, we are behind 2-0 right from the very beginning. Boy, she is really annoying with that thing. We're behind 2-0. They got a run in the first inning, a run in the second inning, and then it settled down to a pitcher's duel. In softball, we only play 7 innings, and so we got to the to the bottom of the 6th inning. This was like almost our last chance. And our coach, Thomas Massera, who's a wonderful softball coach, puts in a pinch hitter. And it's the story of all stories. You know, the pinch hitter gets up there with a runner on base, hits a home run, pinch hit home run. We tie the game 2-2. We knock the opposing pitcher out of the box. The new pitcher isn't as good, and we start hitting and we start scoring, and the final score was 5-3. Of course, everybody is just ecstatic about this young lady who hasn't hit a home run all season and is not a starter, and she comes up and hits the pinch hit home run that ties the game and eventually gives us the motivation to win the game. What a storybook story. And so I'm talking to the gentleman to my left, and the guy I've been talking to through the whole game, and I come to find out that he is this player's father. What a thrill And so we rejoiced, and he was just so proud and so ecstatic. It was just a wonderful moment, and it was and is the thing. And so now I'm going to go back to the park. I hope that we're going to win in 2, and we're going to go on to the national tournament, and we're going to go through there and really try to defend our national title. One other thing that I want to talk about today is last week I lost a dear friend. We lost a dear friend. The world lost a great man, and that is my friend Gil Hellwig. Just an incredible person. My best friend in my formative years. And I know that there's not a memorial service as such, but I know that back in Cleveland, people are gathering and they're going to share sort of an ice cream social where they talk about Gil and talk about what he meant to them and how wonderful he was. And so I thought, I'm going to have some ice cream. So this is for you, Gil. The world was a better place because you were in it. Never had any taste better. And that's the thing.